What is up, YouTube? Sciz1 here. I'm just gonna try and head over to the stream here, get everything set up. Alright, we're looking good. Yeah. That'll take a minute to catch up on my phone. So, welcome to episode 3, Sticker Sesh Sunday today. I'm gonna be doing... I want to get some straight letter pieces done, just some simple stuff, as well as some tags and throws done. But before people get in here, I might as well take the time to tell everyone watching after on YouTube. Something that keeps coming up in the streams is and after the streams. Hey Adam, what's up? Is bombing science codes. So if anyone is in the US, I believe these codes work for. These are codes for if you have orders over $79, over $149. If you use those codes at the checkout, you can get $5 and $10 off your shipping, so that'll help out a little bit. That's at bombingscience.com if you guys want to use that. And just to be clear, I'm not, like, they don't tell me to give these codes out. I'm an affiliate of Bombing Science, so how that works is these are my personal codes that I can give out, and when people use them, it saves them money on shipping and stuff, and it shows up that, it tells Bombing Science, like, hey, Sciz hooked some people up, and then Bombing Science knows I'm getting them sales and whatever. Also something that I wanted to say, in my email all the time, I get these codes every now and then from Bombing Science, and they're like, hey, use this for whatever, and they're always like, use this code, but before... The one here is before February 22nd, and I'm not going to be making a Bombing Science order before February 22nd. So if you are in Canada and you're ordering anything on Bombing Science before February 22nd over $40, use code 574783467, and that can get you $10 off any order if you're in Canada, if it's being shipped to Canada. So I figure since I'm not going to use that code, someone else might as well be able to use it. So if anyone's in Canada, basically that's a one-time code. The first person who uses it, but I didn't want to go to waste or anything. Where'd you get that pack, Adam? Is that on Bombing Science, or where at? Because that is a good deal. And I'm all about buying cheap paint, so I would be down for that, definitely. Sorry, I got my coffee cup here. So, just to recap what I did in yesterday's stream, I didn't get a ton of stuff done. I did a lot of names, that's why. But, did some tags and some throwies. And a couple straight letter pieces here, too. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got done yesterday. Yeah, that is a good deal. I am always looking to buy the cheapest paint, basically. Like, most of the stuff that I use paint for is not, like... If I'm doing a super big mural or something, then yeah, I'm gonna try and get good enough paint, but most of the time, I don't really care that much about what paint I'm gonna be using. So, I'd like to just buy what's cheap, so that's a really nice option to be able to have. So I'm gonna start off with try and get a couple straight letter pieces done before I start getting name requests, because I know that's going to be happening. Resto Mop ink, yeah. I could do that for sure. Right now, I have... One good thing about these streams is tons of people have come on and said, you should do a video on this, or that, or whatever. And I really like that because, like, if I'm ever struggling on figuring out a video to do, I have ideas that are... I just have to go back and look at the streams and use one of the ideas, which is great, because I, of course, want to do the type of videos that people want to see on my channel. So, yeah, I can do that eventually. When, I can't say for sure, but I can definitely do that. So yeah, if anyone has video ideas, throw them in the chat. It's not a guarantee that I'll get around to them super quickly, but again, I'm just gonna try and get through some straight letters. Hey Lux Graffiti, what's up? Also, I guess I should mention I uploaded 2 videos this morning, both sort of on the same topic. Well, they are the same topic. It's a wall I did last week, so if you guys are interested in that, check that out. The one is like the full edited version of it and everything, and then I threw in the other upload was like the raw footage of it, which whenever I see like painting videos on YouTube, I always go for the raw footage ones because like as an artist, I like to see people's process. I know some other people are just, they want to be wowed by a really good artist, but for me, whenever I click on a video, it's like I'm interested in how they made stuff. I'm sure everyone else is the same way too, but like if I'm watching like a Madsy video or like anyone from MSK or something, I love to just watch the full edited stuff as well, because their stuff is so complex, it's almost not even worth me trying to figure out how they put some of their pieces together. But every now and then I like to watch some raw footage videos, so it's up there if you guys want. Hey Graham, what's up? Formula G. The 2 videos are up that I put this morning. They should be on my channel. Like if you go to the, I know they're public because they have some views on them. Well, you saw them. You commented on one of them. Formula. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they would do well at all because I still have yet to figure out what most of my subscribers want on my channel. If they are subscribed to me for my reviews and that sort of stuff, or other stuff. But either way, I do it all. I do it all. Alright. So like I was saying earlier in the stream, I'm going to try and get through a few straight letter pieces here. For the same reason as I was saying on yesterday's stream. People order my packs and I'm always out of the straight letter stuff to send them. So, gotta bulk that up a little bit. Nothing too fancy. The fancy stuff is on Wild Style Wednesdays, we know that. I forgot to do my daily sketch yesterday, though. I was a little disappointed. Because 2 days ago, I finally caught up on them. I'm always a couple days behind. And 2 days ago, I caught up, and then I didn't do one yesterday, so I'm behind again. Oh well. Yeah, Adam, I know what you mean. Like, my reviews always get way more views on them, and I've done so many of them that I also assume a lot of people just want to see my reviews. But as much as I do reviews on the channel, and although I like doing the reviews, I would never want to have a channel where I just post reviews. That would be totally not satisfying for me to do. Like, I do want a channel that's partially, at least, about sort of my stuff. And I appreciate that formula, because whenever I subscribe to channels, I'm, like, I don't bother subscribing to channels unless I want to watch pretty much anything I know they're going to come out with. But I find a lot of people on my channel, they just want to see, like, one type of video, and I get a lot of backlash when I upload different kinds of videos. But oh well, though. That's the main thing you sort of have to remember. You still, overall, have to do what you want to do on your channel. Otherwise, it's not really worth having one. These brush markers are super good for fills, too. It almost makes the chisel tip not even worth using. When I can get brush strokes that are this big and fill in entire letters that fast, then I don't know why I would ever need the brush tip. Another unboxing. It's hard to say, because, actually, well, like right now I don't have any plan because I haven't bought anything, but I do have 3 murals which I'm in the process of figuring out if and when I will be doing them for other people, in which case I'll be needing to buy some supplies. So, in the next month or 2, I would say there'll be at least one unboxing. but I used to do a few more unboxings than I do now, because Bombing Science used to actually sponsor, well, it wasn't really a sponsorship, it was like, they said, okay, pick out a certain amount of stuff to buy and review, and we'll pay you back in full when we see the reviews. And I did that for like a couple years straight with them, so I got a lot of good supplies out of that. And I mean, I like to think I helped them out. I did, the reviews I did for them, in total they got a ton of views and everything, so that's always nice. But they said they didn't want to do that program anymore. For the time being, which is fine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's because I took sort of a long time to get back to them on a couple of the reviews the last time I had done that. But hey, I had university work to do. Yeah, Lux, I'm in university, so I'm in my early 20s at the moment. But school takes forever. I need an outline color for this. What am I thinking here? Any color suggestions for this one? If I have a dark enough orange that I can reach. Oh, don't knock the coffee over. Opinions on sect cap adapters. I almost feel like I should leave someone in the chat to answer that, because I have barely ever used them. They're cool though. And to me they're very desirable, because I have so many caps that are like the female ones, because especially from the days when you used to buy Iron Lock cans and you would get 2 New York fats on them, plus a German outline. So I have so many caps saved up from even the days of when they would give those out. So I have tons of female caps, but I'm more than okay with using resto paints and stuff. So having the cap adapters is something nice, and I'm glad they exist. And to be honest, people think that, like, the artisan, for the lack of better word, spray paints are, like, way better than some of the other ones, but the caps make a huge difference. And when you can put female valve system caps on resto cans and that sort of thing, it actually, they're not that bad to paint with. So that's as much of an answer as I can give for that, because I don't have a ton of experience with them, but overall I'm happy they're a thing. And I don't think they're too expensive either, so. I also figured out, if anyone was here in yesterday's stream, I know a couple of you were, it got cut off because the message that came up on my GoPro afterwards was, the server disconnected your stream. So what I think that means, and I've pretty much ruled out that it's my internet problem, so I don't think it is my internet. I think what happens is my stream doesn't get enough traffic for YouTube to think it's worth hosting. So after an hour and 3 minutes, they decide they don't like my stream taking up space on their servers, so they cut it off. So I do need to keep my streams under an hour, I think. But that's fine if YouTube wants to be irritating about it. The new GoPro Lux has, it actually has a live stream function built into it if you get the Hero 7 Black. The Hero 7, there's the Hero 7 White, Silver, and Black, I think. And the Black is their only model that has the live streaming function built into it. So it actually makes it really simple. Like, you just go into the GoPro app, connect your phone to the GoPro, and you can stream right to YouTube. It's very easy, actually, which I'm glad about, because I've tried before setting up live stream software, and generally I use a Mac because I have to edit so much video footage and everything all the time. So Macs are, I find, better for that, but there's no, I shouldn't say there's no, but it's hard to find any live streaming software that's super compatible with a Mac. So, and I'm also not that technologically capable, which is sort of the bigger issue probably, but it's really easy with a GoPro, actually. But like I said, it's only with the Hero 7 Black. That's like one of the new things they introduced with this model GoPro. And a lot of people were confused because I know in previous GoPros, the silver and the white were the, like, upper tier models. And then for this one, they just, like, reverse it, and all of a sudden the black one is, like, the one with all the features in it. So they really screw you around with the colors a little bit if you've been following GoPro stuff for a little bit. Yeah, Copics are very expensive. I was very lucky. Someone gifted these to me, and I use them almost religiously now. But yeah, if I would never have been able to get this many for myself. But I really do, they are nice markers. Yeah, I made a video on if Copics are worth buying. It's somewhere on the channel if you want to check it out, but definitely know what you mean. That being said, I used to use Iron Lac strikers, and I did not like them. They dried up super fast, and that's really not supposed to happen. Like, I know they're refillable, as are the Copics, but like, they just dried up so fast. Like, some of the colors I used once or twice and they were out of ink. And I'm like, well, for me, someone who doesn't, I use paint markers more, and I'm usually doing canvas pieces more. So refilling stuff isn't necessarily worth it for me most of the time. So I wasn't really impressed with the Iron Lac strikers. I have used style file markers. I just have a small set of 12 style file ones, but I really like the style file markers. That being said about them, one thing I noticed about the style file ones is their color, the colors they have on the caps of the style file ones are way off for just about everything. To be honest, the Copics aren't 100% on either. Yeah, maybe I might do giveaways or something like that for some markers. I don't know. People have been asking me when I'm gonna host another battle, like a competition. And the answer is soon. I would like to do it soon. Last competition I hosted, Bombing Science sponsored it, and they gave the prizes. I had some problems though with that because I think the codes they gave as prizes were like only workable depending on what country you were from, like if you were from the US or North America or something, because I had one of the prize winners was from somewhere in Europe, and they had trouble using the codes, and I was really upset about that because, like, just, I don't know why Bombing Science would have given out a code that's, like, not worldwide usable if I'm hosting something online. Like, they should know. They know how online stuff works. Their whole business is online. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll gotta figure out some prizes. Ooh. Okay, that's 2 of my straight letter ones done. I'm trying something weird here, I know. Doing this one in paint marker. Paint marker works less well on these stickers because these stickers are lower quality. But I'm so used to using paint marker that I can usually eliminate a lot of the streaky bits. Yesterday when I streamed, yesterday was the first day ever on my channel that I got over 24 hours of watch time in a day, and that was pretty much because I streamed and people came and watched it, so thank you guys if you were in yesterday's stream. That really helps me out, and it makes a difference for YouTube promoting my content a little bit. So I really appreciate that. Right now, the live stream schedule, for anyone that doesn't know yet, is I do my sticker sesh Saturdays, so the Saturday ones are a definite one. If I have time on Sundays, I'll do one as well. And then the other definite one is the Wild Style Wednesday ones. I was thinking of introducing the Tutorial Tuesdays. I've had some interest in that, so I might do like a small live stream Tuesdays, And I was also thinking like a critique type session or something like that, if people want to submit work maybe on Instagram or something similar to that. Because I know there are other people out there that do that, but I don't know of any that strictly critique a lot of graffiti work. And that is important because people need to understand a lot of the fundamentals of lettering and stuff like that. And it's important to actually have a focus on that if someone's going to critique your work. But if people are interested in that, I might do that too. Hey Nico, what's up? The Uzi is not bad, Adam. I was really disappointed with this one actually because I think the plastic, they come in, I have this one too, the pink one, they come in this plastic stuff, and I will be reviewing these eventually, but when I took the plastic off of this yellow one, I think what happened was all the plastic melted onto it and it was super sticky, so I had to like actually wash it underwater and stuff, and it was just gross, and then I had melted plastic all over my hand, so I assume that was like an issue with the transporting of it, but that was irritating. So hopefully when I unwrap the other one, it's not gonna be like that. But I wouldn't think so. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. Because if it is not a one-time thing, that means they're pretty much having distribution problems everywhere in North America, I would think. Because I got that from Bombing Science, and I assume, just like everything else Iron Lac, the Uzis are manufactured in China and maybe a little bit still in Australia or New Zealand. Not 100% sure about that. Oh, the coffee is making me a little, my hand a little shaky now. Finally kicked in. Speaking of coffee, gotta finish that cup now that it's cold. Yeah, I've seen John Grimm's critique stuff, and as much as I like his critique stuff, like I was saying, he focuses on like more general art stuff, which is good too. It's very useful, and I think he knows what he's talking about, but I find he usually has more to say, more helpful stuff to say about his still life critiques and whatnot, rather than graffiti stuff. Not because he can't do graffiti critiques, I think he just likes to focus on the other stuff more. Sorry, I'm taking my GoPro off my head for a second. Gotta go back. Sorting something out on my phone, sorry. Alright. So, I gotta hurry these up. I'm on number 4 of my straight letter ones. Now I'm paranoid that YouTube's gonna cut my stream off again, because they're being big bullies. But, you know, YouTube likes to make it hard for the little guy. I need to find a better way to do my R's in some of these pieces. Because, like, an R is a good intricate letter, but a lot of times I just plain screw it up on a lot of my simpler, quick pieces, which is bad. It's very amateur of me. I do like this orange though, it's super bright and vibrant. It's a nice one to use, this will stand out if it goes anywhere, you know. Yeah. I don't know, I have to look into it still, formula, but I think there's like, it's gotta be a watch, like a numbers requirement for me to be able to stream longer than an hour, but that's such a piss off, because art, you know, the saying goes, you can't rush art, and that's what they're doing here, trying to make me rush it, cutting me off at an hour. I think the worst part is about YouTube is, like, when something like that happens, you don't know who to ask about, like why my stream got cut off or something. Like, there's no one you can just go to and ask about it. Like, the YouTube teams are not readily accessible to people who are, like, putting in a lot of effort on their platform, which sort of sucks. And that's the same thing for, like, gaming channels, too. An hour isn't that long to stream, so that's probably an issue for you, Formula, I assume. Ooh, that's ugly. I'm getting rid of that right away. Trying some structure variation in this piece. And again, never know how that's going to turn out, but it's not a big deal if you screw up a sticker. Stickers are a good place to practice a lot of stuff. Yeah, you're right, and the way to do that is just consistency, I think. I gotta stream consistently, which I will be doing now. The struggle that happened with my channel was the past 2 years, like 2017 and 2018, I was doing school full time. I had no time to make anything. And so I didn't upload, I uploaded like 5 videos in 2 years or something horrific like that. So, and then in 2018, I think there were a lot of changes made to the YouTube algorithm type thing, or how it suggests or recommends content and stuff like that. So in 2018, my views and everything just plummeted, and of course, when you're not active, you lose a lot of, you don't lose subscribers, but you don't, when you start uploading again, like I have recently, you may have the same number of subscribers, but you're not going to get the same number of views because all your old active subscribers probably are not going to be active on your channel anymore. So it's sort of like starting from zero again, unfortunately. But yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for me to be consistent now. So, hey Juan, what's up? Good to see you again. I'm trying one of these like sort of loose styles where a lot of people are really good at, you know, they do like not necessarily sloppy fill-ins, but quick fill-ins, sort of like this, where you can see the lines that they filled in, but there's still, it looks very clean. Someone who's really good at that on Instagram is Kiwi1. His Instagram's like Kiwi-un, like UN, I guess. He might be French. But I've always really liked that sort of style because it's quick, which is super desirable. And it looks amazing. So it's like you can tell that something looks amazing and it didn't take them any effort, and that's super cool. I'm definitely a fan of that, you know. It's one of those more flashy ways of doing graph. And there's a lot of different styles of graffiti, but the people that seem to do the best, I've noticed, are, like, I'll put it this way. I don't think it's a coincidence that someone who does stuff like Rasco has done so much better getting views on YouTube than some other really good artists, because the way he paints is just more dynamic. It's more of a fresh, like, fast, loose, action-packed type of painting that people want to watch. Whereas a lot of other people's stuff is super good, and frankly, I think there's a lot of other artists that are way better than Rasco on YouTube, but they don't get the same views or anything because their painting style is not as entertaining. Which sucks, because with social media, it's almost like to get a lot of views, you have to do specific kinds of art, which is really sort of trash, because you get a lot of hardworking artists that make great stuff, and no one on social media wants to even watch them. but I don't know how to solve that problem. My Instagram is at Sciz Graffiti. I have, one sec. It is that right there. Same thing as my YouTube channel, just without the space in it, basically. And hello, by the way, iMac. I think I just answered your question also, but... Just to check time. We're at 47 minutes here. Means I got about 13 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is quickly do sort of a soft color outline around this in the background. Then I'm gonna do my throwies and tags, and then I'll have gotten a fair number of slabs done today. And that'll supplement the packs I have going out for a little while. If anyone is interested in buying a pack from me, I don't like to shout out the fact that I am selling my stickers too much, but I do $5 sticker packs and $10 sticker packs, which have like a lot of tags and throwies thrown in. It's $5 and $10 for 50 stickers. And if you pay the 10, it's like a few sort of nicer ones, but yeah. If anyone's interested in that, just contact me on my Instagram or my email too. My email's in the description of pretty much all my videos and whatnot. And I guess now too, people that get packs from me are getting a lot of the stickers that I do on stream. Nice. Alright. You can do some tags, and one thing that's nice about having a full set of markers that I really like is just having enough colors to do interesting colored tags on stickers can make a huge difference for, especially if you want your stickers to stand out compared to if your stickers are up in a very populated area. I mean, we've all seen the mailboxes where there's just 800 stickers in one place and it's a little chaotic. You need something to stand out. There we go. Do I do art as a job? Not right now. I am on a break from everything else. So right now, yes, art is a full-time focus for me, and I am hoping in the future that to some degree I'm gonna do art as a full-time job. And my philosophy is that if I work at it throughout my entire life, at some point it's gonna be a full-time job for me. So right now, sort of yes, but in general, no, because gotta finish my stupid degree later at some point. Unless I start making 12 million times more money and I don't need my degree. Even then, though, it's important to have a degree. But the hard thing about doing art full-time is your revenue is going to be very spotty. Like, you might get 5-10 commissions in 1 week, and then you might get a whole month where you don't get any commissions. So it's like very uncertain is the thing. So something that I'm looking at more as a realistic option is doing like part-time positions as a few different things, and that can really relieve pressure if you're someone who's looking to do art more full-time. My degree is general business administration right now. I'm in my 3rd year of it, so it has been a long time. It's also a co-op degree, so I work in supply chain management as well. So a lot of my terms are working